Good morning, senior high school students. I'm Ma'am Sherilyn. Let us continue discovering and understanding the world of politics. Again, good morning, senior high school students. How are you today? Are you ready to start another lesson? But before that, here are the objectives that we need to discuss at the end of our lesson. Number 1, define ideology. Number 2, identify the kinds of ideology. And number 3, differentiate the kinds of ideology. Now that you understand everything that we need to discuss, kindly open your class module and answer Let's Try.
Read each question carefully. Write the letter of the correct answer on the space provided before the number. Number 1. What is political ideology? A. Action-oriented. B. Mobilize large number of people. C. Set of related beliefs. And D. Systematic concepts dealing human life. Number 2. Which of the following creates an accurate explanation to describe how an economy functions? A. Economic ideology. B. Ideology on religion. C. Political ideology. And letter D. Social ideology. Number 3. Which of the following is not a characteristics of an ideology? A. Action-oriented. B. Coherent views on politics. C. Produced by intellectual elites. And letter D. No power over cognition. Number 4. What is a set of related beliefs about political theory and policy held by an individual, group of individuals, or a particular social class? A. Fascism. B. Ideology. C. Political ideology. And letter D. Socialism. Number 5. Which of the following is not a concept of ideology? A. Set of related beliefs about political theory. B. A systematic body of concepts especially about human life or culture. C. The content of social characteristics of an individual, group, or culture. And letter D. The integrated assertions, theories, and aims that constitute individuals. Are you done? Let's answer the following questions. Are you ready? Number 1. The correct answer is letter C. Did you get it correct? Number 2. The correct answer is letter A. Number 3. The correct answer is letter D. Number 4. The correct answer is letter C. And number 5. The correct answer is letter A. Did you get the perfect score? If not, don't be sad. I prepared a lot of activities for you. But for now, let us expand our knowledge about politics. In social studies, a political ideology is a certain ethical set of ideals, principles, doctrines, myths, or symbols of a social movement, institution, class, or large group that explains how society should work, offering some political and cultural blueprint for a certain social order. Political ideologies are concerned with many different aspects of a society, including the economy, education, healthcare, labor law, criminal law, the justice system, the provision of social security and social welfare, trade, the environment, minors, immigration, race, use of the military, patriotism, and established religion. I hope you learned something in our lesson, students. Let's continue. Ideology, a systematic body of concepts, especially about human life or culture. A manner or the content of thinking, characteristics of an individual, group, or culture. The integrated assertions, theories, and aims constitute a social-political program. And lastly, is a more or less coherent set of ideas that provides the basis for organized political action, whether this is intended to preserve, modify, or overthrow the existing system power. According to David W. Minor, there are 6 different ways the word ideology can be used. Number 1, as a collection of certain ideas with certain kinds of content, usually normative. Number 2, as the form of internal logical structure that ideas have within a set. Number 3, by the role ideas play in human social interaction. 4, by the role ideas play in the structure of an organization. 5, as a meaning whose purpose is persuasion. And 6, as the focus of social interaction. And there are 6 kinds of ideology. These are: number 1, political ideology is a set of related beliefs about political theory and policy held by an individual, group of individuals, or a particular social class. It forms the basis of how they view the world around them and the proper role of the government in the world. Offer an account of the existing order, usually in the form of a worldview. B. Advance a model of the desired future, a vision of the good society. And C. Explain how political change can and should be brought about, how to get from A to B. Example: democracy and fascism. Number 2, epistemological ideology, derived from the Greek word episteme, or knowledge, and logos, means reason, and accordingly, this field is sometimes referred to as the theory of knowledge. It also refers to the philosophical study of the nature, origin, and limits of human knowledge. Example: knowledge coming from historical studies and thesis papers. Number 3, economic ideology, distinguishes itself from economic theory in being normative rather than just explanatory in its approach. Economic ideologies express perspectives on the economy, whereas economic theories aim to create accurate explanatory models to describe how an economy currently functions. Examples: capitalism, market, and taxation. Number 4, social ideology, an ideology that seeks to define social life with our views and beliefs, social equity. Example: public services.
Number 5, cultural ideology, intimately related to theories of instinct in biology. The ideological function of both concepts is to preserve traditional views about human uniqueness. Examples: rituals, offering a prayer for the dead or sick; beliefs, siblings should not marry within the same year; and ceremonies like wedding, baptism, and death. Number 6, ideology on religion, the capacity of people to behave in ways that are incomprehensible to those who do not share the same beliefs and values is one of the abiding mysteries of human existence. Examples: Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism. Are you following, students? Okay, let's continue. There are 2 dimensions of political ideologies, which are: number 1, goals, how society should work; and number 2, methods, the most appropriate way to achieve the ideal arrangement. An ideology is composed of 4 basic characteristics. First, it must have power over cognition. Second, it must be capable of guiding one's evaluations. Third, it must provide guidance towards action. And fourth, it must be logically coherent. Lastly, the characteristics of political ideologies are: ideologies explain problems that confront modern societies by providing a futuristic vision. Ideology is action-oriented. Ideologies mobilize a large number of people.
I hope that all of you understand our lesson. Let's proceed to our activities. First, let's answer activity number 1. In your activity notebook, write T if the statement is true and F if it is false. Number 1. Ideology is a systematic body of concepts, especially about human life or culture. Number 2. Political ideologies have 2 dimensions, such as goals and methods. Number 3. Political ideologies are a set of related beliefs about political theory and policy held by an individual, group of individuals, or a particular social class. Number 4. According to David W. Minar, there are 4 basic characteristics of ideology. Number 5. One of the characteristics of political ideology is action-oriented. Number 1. The correct answer is letter T, true. Number 2. The correct answer is letter T, true. Number 3. The correct answer is letter T, true. Number 4. The correct answer is letter F, false. Number 5. The correct answer is letter T, true.
Have you got perfect scores in all the previous tasks? To enhance more of what you have learned in our lesson, I have an additional activity for you.
Identify the statements if it is political ideology, economic ideology, and ideology on religion. Write your answer on the space provided.
Are you done, students? Let's check your answer. Number 1, the correct answer is political ideology. Number 2, the correct answer is political ideology. Number 3, the correct answer is ideology on religion. Number 4, the correct answer is ideology on religion. And lastly, number 5, the correct answer is economic ideology. Now that you already finished all of your activities, let us see if you acquired the needed knowledge and skills from it. Now we will sum it up. Again, what are the different kinds of ideology? Very good! First is political ideology, which is about your political views. Second is epistemological ideology that talks about the theory of knowledge. Third is economic ideology, which explains the perspective of our economy. Fourth is social ideology that defines social equity. Fifth is cultural ideology that relates to our uniqueness and tradition. Lastly, ideology on religion, which talks about the differences of our beliefs and values. Did you catch up, students? I hope all of you understand the differences between the kinds of ideologies and their characteristics.
To determine if you fully understood our lesson, answer the following questions for your assessment. Number 1. Which of the following is not a characteristic of an ideology? Letter A. Action-oriented. Letter B. Coherent views on politics. Letter C. Produced by intellectual elites. Letter D. No power over cognition. Number 2. What is political ideology? Letter A. Action-oriented. Letter B. Mobilize large number of people. Letter C. Set of related beliefs about political theory and policy. Letter D. Systematic concepts dealing with human life. Number 3. What is a set of related beliefs about political theory and policy held by a group of individuals or a particular social class? Letter A. Fascism. Letter B. Ideology. Letter C. Political ideology. And letter D. Socialism. Number 4. Which of the following creates an accurate explanation to describe how an economy functions? Letter A. Economic ideology. Letter B. Ideology on religion. Letter C, political ideology. And letter D, social ideology. Number 5. Which of the dimension of political ideologies deals with the most appropriate ways to achieve the ideal arrangement? Letter A, achievement. Letter B, goals. Letter C, method. And letter D, plan.
For number 1, who answered letter D? Yes, very good. The correct answer is letter D, because an ideology must have a power over cognition. Number 2, what's your answer? Good job! The correct answer is letter C, political ideology. Again, a political ideology is a set of related beliefs about political theory and policy held by an individual, group of individuals, or a particular social class. Number 3, the correct answer is letter C. For number 4, the correct answer is letter A. Based on the question itself, it talks about economy. And lastly, number 5, the correct answer is letter C, method. Good job, students! You truly have learned something today. Thank you, senior high school students, for joining me in our lesson today about different kinds of ideologies, dimensions, and the characteristics of ideologies. Please join me again next time for another interesting lesson. Again, this is Mom Sherilyn. Have a good day. Take care.